It's one of the city's oldest micro markets. But today, Chennai's CBD is looking to pick up steam. Land acquisitions at record prices, big ticket luxury and impressive locations are some of the many factors that this micro market has going for it. With big names like VGN, TVH and Akshaya launching projects in locations like Nungambakkam and Adyar, the next couple of years could see nearly 400 apartment units in the CBD region. This, some observers feel, could trigger price correction, especially in a market like Nungambakkam, a location that dictates prices of 23,000 rupees per square foot, but could soon see some correction up ahead.
Pricing, yes, would have to be competitive. We'll have to see what kind of product they're bringing out of the market. That depends on the size of the project that they have. For example, if developers have an acre and above, what they can offer a smaller developer, or rather a developer with a smaller site, is going to be difficult for him to offer. In terms of the pricing that you just mentioned, Jude, yes, I think closer to 20 is something that a number the developers should definitely be looking at.
We're coming to you from South Chennai, widely regarded as the new face of this city's luxury market. Now, an apartment in this locality with a beachside view could put you anywhere behind 17 to 20,000 rupees per square foot. But that could soon be just about to change. By the sea face at MRC Nagar, Seabros is hoping to make the most of this land parcel. Industry sources have revealed that the company has sold 6 apartments at a pre-launch rate of just 12,000 rupees per square foot, a move that could also apply immense pressure on other developers in this micro market. An all too familiar move too, since earlier this year, the same developer sold the last few units in its Kilpauk project again at 12,000 rupees per square foot. So is this now a trend that Chennai's CBD must contend with?
Prices will correct marginally again, right? And I stress marginally because land prices are still very high. Construction costs have gone up significantly, as a result of which the developer's ability to bring down prices is fairly limited, right? But prices coming down for 4 units and 5 units in a city like Chennai is not really a benchmark for the whole city.
Government that had majority.
Developers with projects in the CBD are themselves not too worried about these markets losing their sheen. Launching quality real estate for a visibly affluent audience, they say, could hold well in a big-ticket micro-market. This, while smaller project sizes here, also allows for the luxury of time. And this means wait and watch could well be the mantra for tomorrow.
Because this is not the suburban pocket wherein you have 1,000 apartments, the other developers got another 1,000 apartments, so he can't necessarily wait for the other guy to finish his stock and then sell his 1,000 apartments. But being city, probably that developer's got around about 20, 25 apartments. The other developer probably will wait for his 25 apartments to get sold and then he will probably sell his stock.
Competitive correction has already become a reality in Chennai's prime localities. Big ticket prices and parallel project launches have meant that some degree of price compromise might just be what's needed to do business here. A solid product portfolio, however, could allow developers to hold their own. In Chennai, Jude Sanath, NDTV.